It's funny, man. He's got, it's kind of, yeah, I don't, you can't, it's hard to explain, right?
Yeah, yeah, exactly. He's just got like an aura about him that's cool. So that's hopefully what we're gonna find.
Good, good, cool. All right.
So, okay, whenever you're ready, we'll start. So basically, just like if you just want to say your name. I mean, you don't have to look at the camera at all, and just be the dude that you are, and just give us a quick bio about yourself, kind of like a 10-second history of Pete or something like that.
Okay. It's not on yet, is it? Is it on?
Yeah, we're going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was born in Toronto. I grew up in the East End of Toronto. Loved sports when I was a kid. I love music. Music's a big part of my life. I have friends that we like the outdoors. We like to go up north camping and fishing every once in a while, and just hanging out with friends. Eat good food. Good times, good friends. And keep in touch. And we have a small group of people that they have cottages and stuff. And I'm a city guy.
Yeah.
But I love going up north. Getting out and doing sweat lodges and stuff. I got a buddy of mine who's right into that native stuff, so I go up there every once in a while and try to get in touch with that sort of stuff. And but you know what? It's all about hanging around with friends and
What's the sweat lodge? What's that about?
It's a Native American. It's like a round structure made out of wood.
Yeah.
And you crawl in and there's like a round pit with these round stones. They're called grandfathers in the Native tradition, and they heat them up. And the guy that runs the sweat lodge goes through a 45-minute what would they call it? Not a procession. Like this whole kind of things that natives do. It's like what's the word I'm looking for?
A ceremony?
Yeah, exactly. Like a native sweat. It's called a sweat lodge.
Okay.
And he goes through this whole ceremony where he smokes a pipe in there, like a peace pipe.
Yeah.
And at one point, he passes around this container full of cedar, like a cedar drink made out of cedar. And it's just a weekend up there. There's always a big after a sweat lodge. We get together and there's always a big meal afterwards. So everybody brings food.
Yeah.
Like
of all different cultures.
Exactly. Right? And everybody brings some food up there, and he's got a big place there, a big kitchen and stuff. And we have a big meal afterwards. We all get together. It's just about us getting together and hanging out and eating, and every once in a while I can just go up and do this native thing with him, right? He's right into it, right? He's not native himself, but
just something
he was taught by a native guy that's very well known in Canada.
Oh, okay.
From out west. The guy's from Alberta.
Yeah.
So he was under his guidance of being, because a lot of native guys wouldn't go into a sweat lodge with somebody who's not non-native.
Yeah.
They think it's a joke. They would never do it. But Rocky was taught by some guy who's very well respected in the native community. So, but he does this thing up there, and like I said, it's just to go up there and spend some time, and hang out and just be with people, man.
Yeah, that's a cool activity.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's pretty much it. Like music and stuff. I like listening to music and hanging out with friends and stuff. And
How old are you?
58.
58?
Yeah.
Cool. That's cool. So you've been in Toronto for a while. You've watched this whole area grow.
Yeah. I kind of grew up at the sort of like the end of that hippie thing.
Yeah.
Because my brother's got 8 years on me.
Yeah.
And he was more or less into the soul music and stuff like James Brown and Sam and Dave and all that Motown stuff. So I kind of got into that because of my older brother, the R&B and the Motown stuff and all that. But I was more into the rock though.
Yeah.
Because back then in the 60s, you know, every week there was like a new band coming out. It was
Yeah.
it was incredible back then. Like,
Yeah,
you
and
know,
all it was like new, right?
it was
new music
unbelievable.
that you'd never
Like,
been
you know,
hearing.
from week to week, you know, the Doors came out, you know, then, you know, it seemed like every week there was a huge band that was coming out.
Yeah.
It was just like, it was a great time, man. It was just, I had a blast back then.
Yeah.
Right? But,
Yeah.
so, yeah. I grew up, like, yeah, like I said, I've been in Toronto my whole life. And, you know,
Yeah.
it's changed for sure.
Yeah.
That's for sure,
Big
yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's super cool.